For the New York Times assignment number 2, I picked the article "I'm Not Lying, I'm Telling a Future Truth Really." It's by Benedict Carey and it was published on May 6, 2008. The purpose of this article was to tell the audience about research that had been done about students and people and their lying habits. The article talks about students that lied about their grade point averages. There was two studies that they talked about. One study talked about students how they had an elevated heart rate when they showed because it showed indicated signs of physical stress when they it showed that they had it showed that they were lying about their grade point average. However, the other study showed that students when they lied about their grade point average, they didn't show any signs of stress. Personally, I think it showed some kind of stress because I don't think the students really did know what their grade point average was to begin with. Um, what I learned from this article was about how minimal stress can show of such a not stressful lie, such as what is your grade point average is. Personally, I have no idea what my grade point average is off the top of my head, so I would feel like I'm stressing to guess what it is. Um, I also learned that people will usually lie because of their insecurity or frustration, which is understandable coming since the study was mostly of college students, and I'm a college student, so it's understandable. I also learned that lying can put a lot of physical and psychological stress on someone, especially if it continues and the lie is much worse than what your grade point average is. If I was doing further research on this topic, I would probably look at past research articles of lying, either just lying, people that lie, or lying in students, because the article is about students and their lying, so I would probably start there. Um, like I said before, I feel like some of the students weren't really necessarily lying. I think it was probably they're just guessing what their grade point average because some people won't know off the top of their head, which I understand. Um, I think this article relates to this course because uh, it wants you to do past research again on the topic of lying, and it raises more questions of different ways that you can approach the study of lying on students. Maybe they could ask different questions than grade point averages. Um, Maybe how many times a week do they go to class? How do they actually pay attention in class? Um, I feel like this article is really beneficial to psychology in general because it has to deal with stress, and in psychology you do learn about stress and how it is very can be very hard on a person's system physically and psychologically. So if I would like to do past research on much worse lies than just grade point averages and see if the heart rate or goes more higher or even goes lower or stays the same.